to let our viewers in and all what is happening on in entertainment.
In entertainment. Oh, giddy.
Oh,
are there Russians? Don't throw anything here. But let's get into entertainment. Maybe what's new?
Right. So we are taking it straight into the account of one of Ghana's fast rising musician, Molly, and she has been receiving some massive public support for her song "Shake It to the Max." And I mean, in the recent news, Stonebwoy, Samini, Edem, and Achipalago have all hopped on her song with a remix. So they've all remixed the song "Shake It to the Max," and all of these songs are making waves. If you go online right now, people are talking about it. Depending on which artist you like or who is your favorite, people are talking about the lyrics, the song, and even the support. They've all, come together to show this young, talented girl. So we want to listen to the remix from Stonebwoy, Edem, Samini, and Achipala. But after that, we'll
come back. But the original song, though, let's go.
This is the original song, and so let's listen to the remix. First, let's listen to Stonebwoy's remix.
Shake it to the max.
Let me know if you're watching it. I know you're excited about the song already, but wait for the Samini version of the remix.
So this is Samini. Who else has done it?
Shake it to the max. Shake it like you want the money. Shake it like you want $50 from me. Shake like a wobbly jelly surface for me. Shake body, baby, shake body for me.
So you just listened to Samini's version of the remix. We are not done. Let's listen to Achipalago's version of the remix.
Baby girl, relax. Me the enemy, the max.
I know your concept.
Now I see what was so fun. I go you last time in version of the high. Somebody else
What's the Samini version of the high?
It's a rap. And yet this is elephant. And the 10. Neck out to.
Are you putting on that?
Kevin tell us something.
Hey. Okay, another one here.
Alright, you know.
Okay, some.
Shake it to the max. Tell us to the boy, turn up, shake it to the stocks. Girl, I'm not to the love, tell them the phone. The best brother make the fire, them controlling on the
Alright.
All the dirty wine for me. Holy cow, 50 wine the jeans in me. See the wine from afar, wine from afar. Then I tell the one killing the dance, but yeah. Be a shutter. Hotter than the fire from the Vatican. Say we don't look a worker.
From these four artists, Stonebwoy, Samini, Edem, and Achipalago. I mean, we've seen artists, do all these things for up and coming. If not up and coming, some artists in the industry. And this is like massive. This is like crazy. We've not seen something like this in a while. And let me even talk about the lyrics from Achipalago. He came in with the fun, with the concert in him, bringing some fun to the story, referencing Samini's verse, Stonebwoy, all of that, and that is interesting.
It's interesting.
To see. Again, you've listened to the songs and all of that.
Yeah.
In terms of support from Ghana artists, you have this misconception that Ghanaians do not support our own. Do you think this is like a change in the narrative, or we've been believing in something that is not real?
Indeed, there is a change. Looking at how Ghanaian arts are supporting Molly, who is not even more Ghanaian. She's Ghanaian American. Although she lived 3 months, 4 months in Ghana at birth, was taken back to Florida, and now her song is massive. It's everywhere in the world. Everyone. I got shocked when I saw Mr. Beast, Cardi B, Offset, all the big people hopping on it. And then indeed we are trying to support. Then with all 4 acts pulling up on the song, refixing the song, it's because you see the rhythm, the beats, everything is wild. Okay. And then looking at how internationally, although people would say the Ghanaian arts are trying to tap into her blessing, well, they are doing their best.
And looking at it being a reggae song, and all these artists are known for reggae and all of that, do you think it's because the song is a reggae song, that's why you had these artists supporting her in that regard? Because how about the other songs, the high lives? You can talk about those songs that are also making waves in Ghana. We don't see these artists up on. Is it because it's reggae?
Yes, it's because it's reggae. Looking at recently, I think 2 weeks ago, Molly was in the United States, and then Vibes Cartel, Skilly Bang, all the big Jamaican popcorn, everyone was hopping to it to the extent that Vibes Cartel was dancing to Shake It to the Max.
Yeah, I think I've seen the videos. But what I'm trying to understand that before the remixes that we just listened came in, you know, there are other international artists that had already hopped on the song. And what we realized about this song is that it was released not this year.
Yeah.
I think the song is old. 2020. Yeah, I saw this lady dancing with the market women like years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm wondering why it's now a big song. It's only a big song just now. And I've listened to someone say that the international artists rather than their remix, their versions on the song, and that's what has given the song this publicity, this thing. So when you ask Gideon that does he think that the Ghanaian artists are tapping into Molly's place, I was going to agree and say maybe yes, because the song was released in Ghana as far back as 2022. Why now?
Okay, because it's now trending.
Why are you doing it now if it's supposed to be a genuine support? Why wasn't the remix done?
Right, so that, let me take you back with just what you just said, take it back to promotion, the promotional strategy and all of that. Maybe it's
the song, when you just know it's a great song. And when the lady started dancing with the market women and all of that, I felt that was a great time for Ghanaians to also hop on, especially the made ones in the industry, to push the lady, because the lady was trying, the lady was forcing, the lady was promoting the song. But me, if you ask me, I feel like right now the remixes they are even doing, their versions on the song, it's not even needed to promote the song, because the song is already big, it's out there, and what they are doing, if you ask me, I think they are just tapping. They are just tapping, honestly. But I love Stonebwoy's verse more. Okay. Yeah, I think that each of them had their own personality revealed in their verse. But Stonebwoy did it, girl. And the fact about Archipelago's, is it Archipelago? Yeah, Molly is in bed.
Molly
shaking it to the max.
Yeah, Molly
because we love drama, so I think I love his verse because of the drama in it.
Archipelago is one of the creative rappers.
He is.
Alright, so you know what, there's more, so let's move away from the Molly. And in recent news, Garage Lounge, people are saying that it's because of FBI involvement. So for some background, Accra's popular East Legon hotspot Garage Lounge, in a recent post on X, formerly known as Twitter, has announced its intention to shut down its operation on June 29, ending the 5.5 years of operation as one of the city's leading nightclub. The official reason cites business decisions, but social media conversation claim the closure is linked to the FBI operation in Ghana. So some background with the FBI situation. So we saw that the FBI came to Ghana, arrested some Ghanaian nationals. We got to know some people were associated, one person was associated with Shatawale, and because of that it became a whole big blow, and Shatta came out to say he's not associated with them. So that's the FBI saga. But in the midst of all of this, Garage Lounge, one of Accra's, the biggest, if one of the biggest or the biggest nightclubs in Accra, says the club is shutting down. And people are saying that no, you can't be shutting down at this point when there's FBI investigation all around, because I haven't been to the club before, but then from social media you can tell that the big men spraying dollars,
That's where we go.
CDs, and having excitement and all the celebration in the club. So there's money coming in the club. So why are you shutting down when you're making good business? And I mean, some comments on social media. Let me read through some of the comments here. To get the background, their official post states that after an incredible journey, the time has come for us to say goodbye. Thank you for the memories, the music, and the magic. Garage is officially closing its doors. And under the post, we have someone saying that closing down at a time when the FBI is investigating the guys who usually came there to blow thousands of dollars can't be just a mere coincidence. Tell us the full story, because Garage makes so much money for it to want to just close down. Another one, okay, I should mention the name. This is from Dr. Noel. He says, oh, then come carry the owner go. And then this one from Ken. He says, I hope it's not what I'm thinking. Okay, you don't know what you're thinking. And then somebody says, FBI come Ghana, no, everyone they run. Okay, another comment is from with Alvin. He says, because of pricey drink, there's a word there I have to jump. Pricey drinks, yeah, then come carry you too. Anyway, one also said in some some fun comments, everybody linking it to the FBI saga, but it's concerning because why shut down when you have all these big men coming in, spraying dollars?
I mean, there are a lot of questions going on my mind right now. Yesterday when I saw the artwork announcing the closure, I was like, oh really? Let me just baby, because I'm sure that the owner or the owners they understand what's going on. They understand the gravity of the issue. They know the integrity of what is happening.
But do you also see FBI involvement in the shutdown?
I don't think that the closure will prevent any investigation. I want to believe that. So let's see how the story will progress.
Have you been to the club before, Gideon?
Well, I've not.
Oh, Gideon,
but yeah, I've watched videos.
Online.
And they had a table which is $300,000.
Oh, yes.
300K.
Big man.
US dollars.
Yeah.
And then big people go there. I remember Shetawale did his birthday, and then the person who is associated with Shetawale took him to the garage. Yes, and bought 20 bottles of Bel Air. One selling like $10,000. Yeah, there are things that are really, really expensive. And so I think I would side with what the people are saying on social media, that maybe the owners are down. The owners are down, so maybe.
The people they deal with. Why do we also always associate big men with fraudsters and scammers?
Good question. Why do we do that?
There are some genuine big men who are making genuine money.
Who are really
right? But maybe because the club is an extravagant club, so we think only the fraudsters go there to spray all those dollars and all that.
Let's also not shy away from accountability. Whatever the issues, I'm happy there's the FBI's involvement. So we'll get to the bottom of it, and if somebody must be brought to book, I think that will be done. And at the end of the investigation, if they are not found guilty or if they were not involved in anything, I'm sure they would also have their lives and everything. So let's hope for the best, and let's trust the FBI to do their job.
We are hoping it has nothing to do with that. But then away from all the FBI saga, let's get on some tension releasing moments. And Billboard has released a definitive list of the top 75 R&B artists of all time, and topping the charts are Motown icon Stevie Wonder and Aretha Franklin, followed by Michael Jackson, Beyonce, with Whitney Houston, James Brown, Prince, Mariah Carey, and then R. Kelly, and also Marvin Gaye, rounding out the top 10. So the criteria for the selection was based on vocal ability, cultural influence, career longevity, and amidst all of this, people are excited that we have our very own Ghanaian American Stevie Wonder topping the whole 75 list, making it to the top.
Stevie Wonder.
But there's some concerning positions in there. People, a lot of people think that some of the positions for some artists are quite shocking. I saw one myself. I mean, I saw Rihanna at the 50, I think somewhere in between 40-50 position. And I was like, okay, but Michael Jackson is number 3. You know,
in terms of vocal ability,
yes.
I don't know. Maybe Rihanna is great. I love her music, but I think that local ability. vocally.
Yeah.
I mean, looking at the criteria you just listed, maybe she will do better with her. But look, vocal ability. I think Rihanna doesn't put so much effort in her
In the
vocals.
vocals.
When you put her, if you are matching her with the likes of Celine Dion, Whitney, Adele, Rihanna doesn't do much when it comes to vocal performances and all that.
Okay, but then Stevie Wonder, the man of the moment, topping the charts. I mean, many people don't even know who he is, but if you know this song, Gideon, the song "Happy Birthday to You,"
Yay.
that's a Stevie Wonder's song, and I don't know, how do you feel about him also topping the charts?
Well, with the criteria stated, longevity, vocal ability, cultural influence, and all that. So yeah, Stevie Wonder is not a Stevie Wonder of now. Stevie Wonder was there when Michael Jackson's, Prince were there. I think in the 19s, Stevie Wonder is one of the legends of R&B. If you listen to R&B and soul music, and then most artists take influence and inspirations from his song.
Yeah.
And Stevie Wonder is still on top, and he's still alive. Or amid all his disabilities, Stevie Wonder is still there. So with him being number one with his longevity from back then to now,
It's deserving.
he deserves
He
it.
deserves- I mean, he's not Wonder for nothing.
Yeah.
He's Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. Alright, so that's the update we have for you today in entertainment, and we do hope that you've enjoyed the show. And George, campus exclusive continues.
Thank you, Mabel. Thank you. Well, the show is far